Well, hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name is Alec.
It's the 27th of October. It's like the first day McDonald's stopped selling all-day breakfast.
Apparently.
But the 2DDBFFOTD, the fun fact of the day, the beating out of the butthole,
The butthole.
is that mammals have red blood, insects have yellow blood, and lobster's blood is blue. But it's actually clear, but it turns blue when it comes into contact with oxygen.
That's the same thing with human blood, though. It turns red when it comes in contact with oxygen.
It's already red because it's oxygenated.
No, I thought blue blood is unoxygenated and then it turns red upon oxygenation.
Yeah, but as soon as you breathe, it's going to be...
But like the blue veins in your arm, like that's the unoxygenated blood, right?
No.
Why do we have blue veins in our arm then?
I don't know.
I was always told that.
Yeah, I think everyone was as a kid.
They just lied to you your whole childhood. They're like Santa Claus, Columbus, blue blood.
Blue light has a short wavelength, and it is scattered or deflected much more easier than red light because it's easily scattered, doesn't penetrate so far into the skin. This means your veins will appear blue compared to the rest of your skin.
So even though it's red, it just looks blue because the skin's coating it.
No, that's just the structure. That's not the blood itself. It's a tube.
Yeah, the vein.
Yeah.
That's weird.
And light can only go so far.
So that's what I'm saying. Is like, is it because the light is hitting it, can't go any further, so it appears blue, or is it just actually blue?
Well, yeah, the vein itself is blue, yeah.
Yeah. So is the blue?
That's how-
Is the blood inside the blue vein blue?
No, it's red.
It's just a blue colored vein.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Your veins aren't see-through.
But
It's a tube.
yeah, no, I follow you.
So the blood's on the inside.
Yeah, I'm asking about the contents of the tube.
Yeah, it's red.
Red. Okay.
Why would it be blue?
Because it looks blue.
Because it looks blue. Doesn't mean it is blue.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
6969.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That was an accident.
that made a really good clip, though, right? The fuck yeah, dude. You should save that.
I don't know. Whatever I get. Hey, Johnny Sins, how's it going? We're good. We're super tired.
Johnny Sins, dude.
At least
I
I'm
am
super tired.
fucking so tired, and I can tell you're tired. The energy is just really low right now.
Low energy. Nice, relaxing day.
Yeah, we're vibing here. We went to a kickback last night and had a lot of fun, and kind of low-key recovering because sober October made me super sober. Even though I didn't finish sober October, just got back into things, and now I'm here. So
This is one of the rare 2DB episodes where no dudes are drinking beer.
yeah, it's actually the first one because you've always at least had a drink, right? I'm pretty sure this is your first one you're not drinking in.
Rest in peace.
How times have changed.
Watching Amaranth.
Amaranth. Bam, 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 Black
She's
Betty. Amaranth.
She's got some content, all right.
Oh, she's the hot tub streamer, right?
Yeah, the pioneer.
She pioneered it. Is that why she's like the most famous one for it?
Yeah, well, I mean, she's famous for other things, but
Yeah. It sounds like Two Dudes franchise is getting into the hot tub scene now too. So
well, that's any number of dudes, not necessarily
That's true.
specified to.
maybe we need to get a hot tub scene going.
What's going on in the world?
Well, thanks Johnny Sins for joining us, man. Super dope. I love that you got Johnny Sins 6969. It feels like that'd be the first thing I'd take.
It's my favorite doctor.
Dude, he was a great officer and a military veteran who saved many lives. I mean,
A fucking astronaut.
this guy's done it all.
Used to be a plumber.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to be named after such an icon? An American hero, truly.
Ooh, Brazilian votes criminal charges against Bolsonaro.
Dude, Brazil was going off on NPR when I was listening to the radio. I forgot what was happening, but yeah, Brazil's going through it, man. It's like rough seas ahead. I know they want you to pay for everything. Fucking CNN. They're like, we have the news you need, but you gotta pay for it.
Well, they have the news I want. I don't need it.
Gotcha. Isn't that kind of weird? Like, when you think about it, like, you're almost paying for the bias.
Yeah.
Like, you really, if they're asking you to pay for CNN or Fox, it's like, we know what kind of media you are. In order to voluntarily pay to support that content is really just like being a fan of someone on YouTube, being like, I'm trying to support you. Here you go. Tell me what to think. That's pretty cool. Yeah, he was a great firefighter. I mean, he helped a lot of kittens, you know what I'm saying? Like, just hot kittens.
Gave them nice warm milk.
Furry kittens, gave them some milk. They lapped it up with their tongue. Good little kitties, you know.
The world's first ever stamp is set to be auctioned.
First ever stamp?
The first ever stamp made.
In the world?
Yeah.
Where was the first stamp made? I was like, Colorado. Bullshit. Like, yeah, when was the mail service? When was mail invented? Oh, England, that makes sense.
Called the pennyback.
Yeah. That seems about right. Dude, the fact that someone's going to pay like $10 million for that.
In the year 1840. 4 to 6 million is what they're expecting. But still.
That's too much money for a stamp.
Stamp.
And yet they say crypto's a bad investment.
Can be.
You guys want to buy an old ass stamp. I guess that does go back to what Plant Daddy said, though. Like, anything that is physical or tangible is the best form of investment. Because it is finite.
Yeah, you spent your physical money on a shitcoin just now.
I did. I spent real money on fake money in hopes that it becomes more real money.
And mine not even.
It probably won't. I probably just lost all that money. And you know what?
$20, $20.
Oh, I did not put $20 in.
How much did you buy?
How much do you think I bought? I'll tell you this. You got how many? 100,000?
I have 498,000.
Oh, okay. I have just a little less than you.
So that's $30.
I put $40 in.
Nice.
So we just got a bunch of Shiba Inu coin.
I didn't spend anything on it. I got mine for fucking free.
Well, I didn't care, so I threw down $40 because I made $60 with the whole Dogecoin thing. So I transferred $7 into Dogecoin one day, and then the next day it was up to like 50 cents, and I made $60 out of it. So I figured if it goes up even a tenth of a percent, a percent of a percent, I'm making money, and it's only trended upward for the whole year. It's for the whole year, and it's gone up 47 million %. So it seems like a really good rising star. And worst case scenario is you lose $40, but it usually kind of caps somewhere. I found, like, even if you tank and go below, like, you'll still have that net of like it, unless it hits zero, I'll still have like $30 or $20. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it won't really like hit zero. It won't bottom out, truthfully. Mm-hmm. So it really is a gamble, but I feel like it's one of the safer bets that I could take.
Moscow's going to go into a full lockdown.
For coronavirus?
It's COVID.
You know what's funny is I heard, again, NPR. I'm listening to a lot of KCLA radio, but they were covering a story in how the COVID rates were rising like at a record-setting pace in Russia, and they were interviewing people in Russia, and they were like, "Why won't you get the vaccine?" And they're like, "We don't know what's in it. We don't trust our government." And I was like, yeah, that's a really valid point, right? Like, would you trust a communist government to not, like, tamper with it?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, they're like all about the people.
So they need to protect the people?
Yeah.
But that's what I realized. I was like, yo, that's the same exact argument some people have in America, though. They just don't like or trust the government. And it's weird that, like, I guess I've just been conditioned to be like, yo, communism's bad. Can't trust the government. And then when someone's like, yeah, I don't want to take the vaccine because I don't trust my government, I was like, that seems legit. Like, it's so bad over there. It's like Western media portrays Russia as so bad. I just, like, take that and accept it. Like, yeah, I understand where they're coming from. But, like, in America, I'm like, get your fucking vaccines. You know? It's one of those weird things that line up. But I turned a blind eye because I was like, yeah, I wouldn't trust Putin.
Seems like an honest guy.
Well, I mean, he must be great. He's, you know, been... Is it president or prime minister? He's been running shit for a while.
Supreme leader.
Supreme leader. Supreme ruler.
They found 100 million year old crab fossil in a piece of amber.
What color is that? It's like an orange, right? It's like
tree sap.
Yeah, it looks kind of orange.
Little crab.
Like a Dragon Ball.
Except they weren't called crabs yet.
Do you prefer crab or lobster?
They're completely different flavors, so it really depends on what you're going for.
Fair enough. If you had to only eat one again for the rest of your life. Not like every day, but like if you wanted to go out for food and you're like, I really want lobster, but you chose crab, you could never have lobster again.
See, they're both really bad for you.
Really? Are they?
Yeah.
I thought it was like healthy because it's like fish and they're all swimming and muscly and shit.
It's a lot of sodium.
A little salt water, yeah. They've been marinating.
Probably lobster tails because they're more like...
Not the rest of the lobster, fuck that.
No one eats the rest of the lobster.
That's true. Not the claws. Oh, that's crab. Never mind.
Lobsters have claws.
Yep, you're right.
But yeah, probably just lobster. I feel like you get more out of a lobster than a crab.
I feel like I had that same mentality for a long time, and then like, I think a week ago I was like, nah, I fucking prefer crab. Because like, I tried some crab, and I was like, the taste is way better. Even though there's less of it, it's like a quality over quantity.
Yeah, but I'm trying to eat to be full, so...
That's true. So the high sodium's not bad for you, because that'll fill you up.
No, that is bad. It's bad either way.
Doesn't sodium fill you up, or is that carbs? What makes you carbs make you feel full?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like complex carbs.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, they just break down and turn into sugar and then get stored as fat. So lobster, final answer.
Thank you. What else is going on? You know,
what the fuck is ISIS-K?
It's like, I don't know. It's like the Green Berets of ISIS. The Queen's turning 95, right?
She needs to die soon.
She will.
Oh, it's the Khorasan province. A subdivision of ISIS. A 96-year-old woman is on trial in Germany for suspected Nazi war crimes.
Dude,
glad to see crazy. They never forget.
Could you imagine how pissed off they'd be? She was like, everyone was doing it at the time.
Oh, did you see that some hacker group claiming to be anonymous was targeting this like fashion brand for not releasing a pair of shoes on time?
I think I did, yeah. Is there a video or something?
I forgot what it was called.
I would immediately check. Well, the YouTube page for Anonymous is kind of whack now.
Anonymous hacker shoes.
I like how there's merchandise. I want to support the cause. Where does the money go? That's a fucking cryptocurrency. Whoever's running that shit. Was it because they were promising the release date of the shoes and then they moved it back or something?
Something like that. It's because of these shoes.
Mm-hmm. The Jesus.
These are the shoes in question.
Why did Anonymous get involved? Did they want to cop a pair?
I don't think it's I don't think it's real anonymous based.
Oh, based. Yeah, it probably isn't.
Because they weren't even wearing the mask.
It doesn't even seem like you can find anything. And Anonymous usually breaks the news. You know what I'm saying? They usually don't do small shit. Like if they had demands or a reason, they make it known right away.
Keto wears. That's what I'm looking for.
Was it Nike or what's the brand?
Keto wears.
Oh, Keto Wear?
Or it was just a whole publicity stunt.
Yeah. YouTube.
It's my last resort.
It's my first. The hack trick there, maybe?
Nope, nope. 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 Nope, nope, nope.
That dude looks like he's just got a Guy Fawkes face. Curl up a little.
A little bit.
Just has the face of the mask.
Oh well.
Oh.
Must have been a
Guess
hoax.
that's real. That's not real.
Japan has a princess.
They had royalty
Yeah. She got married.
to the Vince Smoke family.
Nope.
Who?
Well, her name was Mako.
Nice. Sounds pretty.
She lost her royal status after marrying a commoner.
I love how it's like you have to marry royalty, otherwise you're just filth like they are.
Huh.
Hmm.
Her husband's name is Kei Komuro.
It's a badass name. Sounds like
She
a dragon
said-
warrior.
She says he is irreplaceable.
Oh. Love triumphs after all.
And how the fuck are they going to charge Pablo Escobar the hippos as people?
That, you know what's so funny?
That's dumb.
Beyond that, is that all these animal rights groups are taking it as a victory. They're like, we're giving animals human rights. And I was like, hey asshole, you heard the paradox in that statement, right?
What did these hippos even do?
They were used to smuggle cocaine in and out of places. So, like, I like to imagine a traveling circus kind of deal. And he's like, look at the hippos. And then they take them somewhere else and they cut up in their bellies. And there's just, like, bricks of cocaine.
No. The case involves a lawsuit over whether to kill or sterilize the hippos whose numbers are growing at a fast pace and pose a threat to biodiversity.
Why do you need biodiversity if the idea is for the strong to survive?
It's not about needing biodiversity, it's that the hippos are ruining the biodiversity. Too many hippos.
Oh, so it's just unsustainable.
Yeah.
Well, won't they eventually just eat themselves out of existence or whatever?
No.
Well, eventually they'll grow so big for the place that the populace can't be supported by a natural food source.
And then that ruins the entire ecosystem. That's a terrible idea.
That's evolution.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Everything's evolution.
It's balanced. That's an invasive species.
It's still forced evolution.
I would argue that's not evolution.
Well, evolution is always just going anyway. You can't really control it, right? Oh, I'm not even reading these. Hey, Ghost Hand.
Warthogs in the U.S. Overpopulation with no natural predator.
PETA, we did it. Yeah.
Yeah, left to thrive, no natural predators. Their numbers have increased in the last 8 years from 35 to somewhere between 65 and 80. That's no good.
Damn. I mean, I don't know how dangerous the hippos are to the ecosystem, but I thought they were used to smuggle drugs because Pablo Escobar's name is tied to it, but I guess it just looks like maybe he had some pet hippos because that's what you buy with that much money, and now it's fucking things up for everyone else.
They are quoted as cocaine hippos.
Yeah, that's why I figured. Because I'd like to see how much effort you have to put into smuggling cocaine through a hippo, and if someone's job is actually worth it at the end of the day.
Probably just eat it like they eat a watermelon.
And they just wrap it up.
You've seen a hippo eat a watermelon, right?
Yeah, but it crushes. If the bag of cocaine opens up inside the hippo, then you just have a coked out hippo.
Well, you probably lose that hippo.
Yeah, that's my point. So unless you're like, oh, he just needs a proper burial in California.
Oh, because they were bought through coke money.
Oh, so it's just like black market funded.
He just thought they were neat.
Yeah, so he apparently just had so much money he decided, you know what would be really great in this cabana? Some fucking hippos. Because that's how cocaine affects your mind. You know what my swimming pool needs? Some fucking hippos.
Ed Sheeran got COVID.
Nice.
Maybe it'll kill him.
Not a fan.
It's not for me.
Someone posted a meme and it was like, I think Adele is a glitch in the Matrix, bro, because she doesn't do shit for like 5 years and drops an album and it goes quadruple platinum in day one.
A lot of people like her.
Yeah, but like
for some reason.
But they were pointing out, like, do you know anyone who's gone to like an Adele concert?
Nope.
You ever seen an Adele concert?
Nope.
Like, there's at least videos of people you like performing online and interacting. Like, I've never been to a Beyonce concert, but I see footage of Beyonce concerts, you know? So it's like, who's going to an Adele concert, not recording it and just crying with Adele the whole time?
Yeah, hippos are really dangerous, and they swim real fast.
Yeah, they're actually one of the... I think they kill more humans than sharks and stuff. They're very dangerous, because humans think they're innocent, and then they get gobbled up.
Vikings landed in North America 471 years before Columbus.
You want to know the name of that person? Leif Erikson.
Vincent.
No. What? Vincent?
That's what I guessed.
Just... Oh. Have you ever seen SpongeBob where he's like, Happy Leif Erikson Day?
Hinga-dinga-durgan.
Hinga-dinga-durgan. They think he was the first one to actually discover America before... I mean, not discover, but make land in America before Christopher Columbus.
Well, this article didn't name anybody, but just Nordic people.
I'm sure if you just Google it, who was the first person to land on America? I'm pretty sure I just Googled this recently. No, that's not right. It says Christopher Columbus again. Yep. Leif Erikson Day. It's a real thing.
Believed to have led the first European expedition to North America.
Yep. So, Leif Erikson did it first.
It's believed. It's not confirmed.
No, there's evidence. They found evidence in the tree bark. Look that up.
Tree bark.
Tree bark. Viking landing North America. Tree.
I know.
This is another thing I just heard on the radio. They were saying they found evidence of the tools that the Vikings used in this era.
That's what this is.
Yeah. And then they
But this
said...
doesn't say anything about Leif.
Leif Erikson. I mean...
I know, I'm just referring to him as his first name, Leif.
Leif.
I knew a Leif.
Who, when, where, why?
That was his name. He was my friend Ryan's cousin in Arizona.
Why?
Why his name was Leif? I don't know.
Your name's Leif? Yep. You're my friend now.
He wasn't even my friend.
No.
Written records of Chinese people in Mesoamerica. Okay, it's got to be written. I don't care about...
It doesn't have to be written.
I don't care about artifacts. The wind could have taken these there.
Artifacts are way better than written documents.
Nah, I'd rather have words saying, I was here.
How? Okay,
Smiley
well...
face.
Jesus wrote the Bible, said he was here.
Pretty sure someone else wrote that.
Well, not what I hear.
It's like Plato writing things down for Socrates.
Yeah. I think it's funny how most of those were just stories. I think that's the best part, is like...
Conversations.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to close that.
Nice.
I was at Barnes & Noble in the philosophy section. I didn't see a single Plato book.
Well, I mean, Socrates is kind of the figurehead, right?
Yeah, but he wrote down everything what Socrates was saying because Socrates couldn't write.
Well, he was a good talker, and Pluto was a good writer, so they're a team. Also, yeah, didn't China do something with their military? They're like...
China and North
parading.
Korea tested missiles.
Yeah, and it's like... It's got the range of the whole world because it's basically a ballistic missile.
I sure hope a fucking missile can go across the world, otherwise it's worthless.
Well, the way it happens is they just shoot it up into the atmosphere and then let the world rotate, and then it comes back down. Which is pretty crazy.
Russia shot a movie in orbit?
Nice.
Russian actress returns to Earth after orbital movie shoot.
Hope it's Girls Gone Wild. In space.
They shot a movie on the ISS.
Pull it up.
I'm working on
Let's
it.
watch some Russian cinema.
Well, they're still making the movie.
They're still up there?
Oh, well, they got back, but they're still making the movie.
Post-production.
They flew SpaceX.
No fucking way.
This is kind of old news. It's from the 17th. It's 10 days old.
Oh, they said the 70s. I was like, no fucking way. They just came back.
They were,
They went through a wormhole and everything.
they were up there for 12 days.
That's hilarious. You've got 12 days to shoot a movie. Go. Took 6 months to train just to get off the ground, though. That's gonna be expensive as fuck.
Right? Like, what's the budget for this film?
Russia was like, yo, we could just hire CG artists. Psych!
The new Top Gun will have space scenes?
Top Gun.
Yeah, the reboot.
They're rebooting Top Gun?
Yeah. Is it a sequel or a reboot?
It's gotta be a sequel. I mean, Top Gun's a movie, right? Not a series.
So?
So you can't reboot a movie. It's just
Yeah, it's a remake.
a sequel. Well, I mean...
Remake is the same thing as a reboot.
Is it?
Yeah.
But it's different. Like Spider-Man? I guess those are reboots, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, you're right.
Stupid. It's Top Gun Maverick. It's a sequel.
I just know that it has some of the same characters in it. Tom Cruise can't get enough of being exposed to certain death. He's the man, dude. Like, if you ever need an actor who just has a secret agent face, military face, he's your fucking guy.
An Olympic runner was arrested, or the husband was arrested for killing her.
Nice. What happened there?
She was stabbed to death in her home by her husbando.
Why? She's a runner?
She's a track star. Yeah, she's an Olympic runner.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
That's her.
Okay.
The murder shocked the athletics community.
Always does.
She recently smashed the woman-only 10-kilometer record in Germany last month.
Damn.
Two-time world championship bronze medalist, but finished 4th in Tokyo.
Wait, she holds the record but finished 4th?
Separate races.
Oh, for sure. That's such a weird statistic.
A UK lawmaker was stabbed to death during meeting with constituents. Good to see the knife crime still exists.
Very nice.
You can get rid of guns, you can't get rid of knives.
Nope.
Lava tsunami spewing from Cumbre Vieja.
2 words you never want to hear together in a sentence.
I think lava tornadoes would be worse.
Well, wouldn't it be magma? Or what's the difference? Magma's under the earth, right?
I'm no geologist.
Fair enough.
Man sentenced to death for setting ex-wife on fire during a live stream. Chinese man. It's happened in China.
I can't believe this is all recent. I feel like I had such a good day yesterday.
Yeah, this is...
And people are still like getting lit on fire. It's like, yo,
Yeah, this was
can
the
we
15th.
fucking not?
She died after being doused in gasoline and set on fire by her former husband.
Dude, husband's doing the most out here. What do you guys... Take a chill pill.
90% burns and died 2 weeks after.
50% of all marriages end in divorce. You ended up in the really shallow 1%. Damn. Do you think people have gotten crazier? I feel like people have gotten crazier.
I don't know. My sample size isn't too big. Can't really say.
But I mean, when you deal with people at work who are, you know, suspects of stealing, do you feel like they usually have a shittier attitude, or like, what do you think?
Well, I mean, they
makes
never
them have that character trait?
They never want to think that, like, if we're like, hey, you scanned that, that's not how much that cost, that's wrong. They never are like, oh yeah, I put that sticker on there. It's like they're never like,
They're never like,
yeah,
you got me.
I did it. Just like, oh, I wouldn't do that.
They get really offended.
I don't know who did that.
Yeah.
So people never want to be wrong.
Do you think though, like, that's gotten worse? I know you didn't do security beforehand, but I feel like I've seen a lot more combative people over small things, and I think that's kind of like more or less the point, is like over like masks or vaccines. I feel like people are a lot more on edge over whatever, because there's so much shit falling down that the straw that breaks the camel's back is a lot lighter than it used to be.
It's also the ease of access of social media. Because if all we see are the crazy people,
Yeah.
then it's gonna warp your perception.
But isn't the same thing happening with like media in general, like CNN or Fox? Like, don't you think that warps perception? Like, at the end of the day,
100%, yeah.
it's all gonna warp. But do you think Fox and CNN don't do it as radically as some sources online? Like, let's just take Alex Jones or something. Like, do you think he's really radicalized some people?
Yeah, he's pretty fucking radical.
So, but at the end of the day, it's really just, you know, free speech or whatever.
Sure, yeah.
So, that's weird, right? I don't know.
I mean, you
I
can
feel like
say what you want.
that's what I'm saying, is like, it's crazy that it falls in the category of media, because you can get on a soapbox and stand on a street corner and say crazy shit, and people could either agree or disagree with you. That's up to them, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, again, there's more people listening to crazy shit, but also being like, I agree with it. Because it's one thing to be like on the soapbox. It's another thing to be a part of the audience in attendance. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, there's been more of a trend of like everyone having their own opinion and needing to share their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And if I were to just shout out an opinion,
What's an opinion?
blue is my favorite color. I know
Blue's my favorite color.
You would agree with that opinion, and millions of other people would agree with that opinion. So if I were to just say an opinion,
Mm-hmm.
I'm bound to hit at least one person.
Mm-hmm.
If that message reaches that one person, they'll start following me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, we share the same ideals. I'm gonna listen to this dude.
But I get that.
And so everyone's like, no one's afraid anymore.
But I feel like it's also extreme followers, right? Because you have someone being like, I like blue so much, I'd kill for blue, the color blue. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then it took one person to start that,
Yeah.
and then everyone was like, damn, if like they're doing it, I think that same way.
But do you think those people were born that way, to where it's like, if they were like, God is real, they'd be like, oh fuck, I think God's real too, let's go on a crusade kind of thing? Like, do you think that mentality is still just there existing in people, or do you think it needs
it's all
to?
about social norms.
Yeah.
Period. End of sentence.
Full stop.
It's all about social norms.
It's also what I was thinking of earlier. Like, I saw a picture from the 17th century of like a composer, and they're wearing those wigs, and I was like, how crazy is it that like we see people with wigs, and it's like a timepiece for the era. Like one day people are gonna look back at us and be like, yeah, probably like punk rock in the 90s, pop music, record labels, whatever's like gonna categorize that era. Like 2,000 years down the line, like they didn't wear wigs. Like now we wear wigs again. This is dope. This is fire. Wigs are the shit. What do you think is like our timepiece? Because my point being is like, if everyone's doing it, it's normal. If I walked around the city right now in a 17th century wig, people would be like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? You're weird. But if everyone's doing it, then it's normal.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Do you think we have any timepieces? Like everyone has a fucking hydro flask that's like
This isn't a hydro flask.
a water bottle.
Well, everyone has a water
A
bottle.
reusable water bottle.
Mine's not a hydro flask, sir.
I just want to know what, like,
I don't think we have one.
not yet.
And it's not for us to define.
It's gonna be someone after us that they did a lot of this.
Yeah. Whoever writes the history book.
Because I was thinking like EDC, like I never gone to EDC, but like let's say in 2100, they're like, yeah, there used to be this event called EDC. It was like Burning Man. It's like just the thing, but like I didn't have anything to do with it, I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass. I know that.
Yes, Gosen. There is a fine line between saying what you want and saying kill all of these people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like it's a pretty bold line, but
It's pretty well defined.
yeah.
Water is good.
Water is the best thing for you.
I think oxygen's the best thing for you.
It's a team effort. It's like water's the quarterback, oxygen's the O-line, fire's the defense. All the elements come together to make a really good football team.
No fire.
No fire?
Fire hurt.
Fire hurt?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, I don't know what the defense could be then. Maybe earth, rocks.
What does that have to do with the human body?
I don't know, dude. I've got no computer today. I'm riffing. I'm trying to see how fast I can burn through an hour.
You have a phone.
Yeah, my fucking thumb still hurt. Look, it cracks. Put your on the pink.
Yeah, I just feel your finger going up and down.
My finger pops. because I've been
Okay.
scrolling so much. I need to get off my phone.
What's your screen time? Average.
Average 3 or 4 hours a day.
So you're not on it that much.
Not really, but it apparently still
Well, it's like fucking 6 hours.
hurts my thumb.
That's pretty sad. Good to thumb brace.
Yours is 6 hours?
Yeah,
That's a lot.
I know.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a whole day almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, daily average 4 hours, 4 minutes. Some days more than others. Today I've only been on.
Well, duh.
Today I've only got 49 minutes of screen time, but
Yeah, my daily
today
average
is
is 6 hours, 9 minutes.
yeah,
6 hours, 48 minutes. Just went up.
yeah. Yesterday was 6 hours, 20 minutes, which is surprising because I felt like I was not on my phone at all yesterday.
Sunday was 8 hours, 25. Monday, 8 hours, 44. Tuesday, 7 hours.
Dude,
Yesterday, 3 hours. Well, today, 3 hours.
you're on the phone 3 hours today already?
Yeah.
I've been hanging out with you all day. When were you on your fucking phone? You're sneaking in fucking scrolls, bro? You're like, I just need to fucking hit this real quick.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
What
is it? What's the
6 hours
breakdown?
of Instagram, 5 hours of YouTube, 4
5
hours.
hours of YouTube this week? There's
Yeah.
no way you spent. Okay.
Okay, so what happens is I guess my screen time's a little
Fucked.
skewed because I leave a video on while I sleep.
Okay.
So until that
You sleep for 6 hours?
hour-long video finishes,
Yeah.
my phone's not off.
Gotcha.
So like on Sunday, I spent 2.5 hours on YouTube. Monday, only 1 hour.
Mhm.
Yesterday, 2 hours.
Yeah. Most used for me is Instagram, then Clash of Clans, then Safari, and then goes down from there.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah.
Fantasy, like 2 hours.
It keeps track of your fantasy league.
I mean, it's an app.
It's crazy. That makes sense.
So yeah, I guess mine's a little skewed then.
I leave songs on like pink noise or something to sleep, or like rain sounds. I
But
don't know.
is your screen on for that? That's different.
Not really, no. Because
Yeah.
it seems like it's not getting counted. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like, I do the same thing to go to sleep. Like,
Well, I start out like genuinely watching the video.
you just watch it till you fall asleep.
Yeah.
What time do you usually go to bed? Because it looks like you've been staying up a lot later than usual.
I usually go to bed at like 11:30 midnight.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
You
like
just fucking see me on BattleNet and it's like
yeah, I've seen you
still up.
on BattleNet to like 1 pretty recently.
I'm gonna go back offline so you can't track me anymore.
I'm not like hunting you down. I'm just like, damn, he should play some games with me.
I'm scratching my nose. Leave me alone.
For sure.
Warcraft's not for me, dude.
It's all good.
If I could play with a controller,
I'm sure you can.
that'd be too much.
It'd be super try-hardy.
Yeah. That's a keyboard-only game.
Yeah. Well, there's so many shortcuts on the keyboard. I think you'd be at a disadvantage unless you want to map all the shortcuts too.
5 days worth of time. Ooh, I got you beat. I think.
5 days? Oh.
What are my Call of Duty stats?
I'm just playing straight Call of Duty?
Well, cumulative game time.
Oh, you should have way more than that. I mean, your whole career. Or just the newest game is what you're talking about.
This 1 year.
5 days times 24. 110 hours. I'm a blueberry.
I'm a beatboxing blueberry. I have 111 hours.
Fuck.
So I have about the same.
Yeah, you got about 5 days. That's crazy. Yeah, you're just under 5 days.
Nope, not divide. Nope.
Would Blizzard keep track of my shit
I don't know.
for Warcraft? That'd be cool. I'd like to see those numbers. As if I'm not a loser already. That's why my screen time's so low on my phone. It's always on my fucking computer.
Still in the top 4%.
Gang, gang. Accuracy shit. Headshot shit. It's a miracle you kill anyone.
My accuracy is literally top 0.4%.
That's so crazy.
I'm number 10,000 in the world.
That's so crazy.
For 35% accuracy.
I think it's crazy how good your stats are, and you still like. Have you played competitive Warcraft? I mean, I'm an idiot. Call of Duty.
In like 8th grade.
How'd you handle? Were you
We
good?
we played one game and lost.
Really? Was it your team?
It was actually.
Do you think you're good enough to be on a team? Because I look at those stats and I'm like, top 10%, nailed it. I got top 15% on a quiz recently, and I was like feeling myself. I'm like, that's a fucking 85%, son. I win. That's a passing grade.
So I win 56% of my games.
It's more than half.
That is more than half.
That's super hard to do.
I've only ever tied once.
Damn, that's crazy.
My best kill streak's pretty low at only 23.
Damn.
I mean, I probably wouldn't.
Oh, you do
wanna
the. What's the objective eliminations? That one? Is that how many times you played that game mode, or? No.
No.
Oh. Because I like the stats you showed about like game mode. You do really good on. It's like King of the Hill, right?
Hardpoint.
Hardpoint. Yeah. You were like really high ranked in that.
Yeah. I don't usually play hardpoint. We just play team deathmatch.
Oh,
nowadays.
domination, hardpoint. There it is.
I've only played 147 DOMs, 71 HPs.
Yeah. What's your favorite? Is the domination your favorite then? That's just free for all, right? Or team?
3 flags, capture them.
Got it.
Capture and hold.
Yeah. That's kind of like hardpoint. Just with A, B, C.
Yeah, but the hard points move. These
Yeah.
flags don't.
That's true.
The thing is, I'm just good at it.
Are you
There's really like no like way, like I'm just good. Even though like I'm only 10 prestige, I'm only in like level wise the top 26%. Like,
Are you good because you feel like you've been playing it for so long, or you're good because like you're just born a winner? You know what I'm saying?
I'm not born a winner. It's just something that I've been doing forever.
Yeah. One thing that always bugged me is between games is the physics would seem off, right? Like going from Jack 1 to Jack 2, the controls always seem just a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
Have you noticed that in playing games like this? Because
Though really the only thing that changes is movement.
yeah, because you're the kind of guy who's like Coke and Pepsi are the same, and I'm the kind of guy who's like
They're not.
I'm the kind of guy who's like they're very different.
I can taste the difference. I actually prefer Pepsi,
Yeah,
but they're relatively close.
they're relatively close, but I feel like most people are like, oh, I don't care. Dark Cola is Dark Cola. It's like, yeah, but you don't buy like RC Cola, you know, because otherwise you do it just to save the money. Like unless there was an actual taste difference, you wouldn't pay for that because it's not convenient. And if it's a pricing thing, go to Dollar Tree, get a what's going on there?
My mom said I'm born a winner. I disagree. Thanks, Mom. The pictures
Is she
are
in the
weird
chat?
for
Or
me.
was that
Probably.
Did you text? Was that texted to your mom?
My mom sent me that text.
What were those pictures?
She took these after I had got my hair.
Oh,
cut my
okay. I
hair.
was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm sending nudes to my
I was like,
mom.
what the fuck am I seeing right now?
Plant Daddy the Butthole was mammals have red blood, insects have yellow blood, and lobsters have blue blood, but it's really clear. It's
Yeah.
just blue when it hits oxygen.
And then I made a fool of myself for 10 minutes.
Yeah, about humans have blue blood because their
I
veins
thought we
are
had
blue.
blue blood because it wasn't oxygenated.
Now we're looking at my Call of Duty stats.
And I got learnt. Yeah. Do they have Smash stats?
No.
Do you have an ELO for Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's hidden though.
Oh, you can't find it?
Well, I mean, it's really only for Warzone, but I don't
Mhm.
play Warzone as Warzone stats not found because I don't
Not
like
at all.
battle royales.
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like battle royales are like, they're fun, but if you take it seriously, like some of these motherfuckers, dude, it's so stressful. Like, I feel like you guys just wake up and choose to be stressed out. You know what I'm saying?
These are Modern Warfare stats. The last title.
What's that? Prestige 10. That's level 500, basically, right? Basically, level 540,
Yeah.
530. That's crazy.
So this one I'm only in the
A million
top
scores. That
20%.
good?
At the bottom 39%.
Okay.
I didn't play this one for that long.
What's the least favorite one again? The least popular Call of Duty? Yeah, a lot of people like Black Ops for zombies. But that's more of like an arcade mode style game, right?
Yeah.
So,
Still in the top 1% for accuracy at 27.9%,
yeah.
which is sad.
Well, I'm sure that everyone's playing time dropped off relative to yours, you know? So, if you stop playing this game and move to the first one, the stats aren't going to really fluctuate because there's not... I mean, I don't know how big the fan base is sticking with that specific game to get their stats better than yours while everyone transfers to the next game, you know what I'm saying? So, it probably doesn't fluctuate because everyone's on to the next thing with you. And it sounds like you're on the newest shit.
Oh, see, I haven't played this game in a year, right? Some people still play it.
Sure. Some people...
And it updates every 3 minutes.
I think some people still play Black Ops 2. There's like 30 people in a lobby every night.
Yeah.
Oh, I think they actually shut down the last Black Ops 2 server, right?
No.
Oh.
So, I mean, even then, if people are still playing, this number would go down.
Mm-hmm.
But it hasn't gone down much.
Well, your accuracy stays the same until you take the next shot. So
Right, but
that number
my
should stay
my
stagnant.
position would change based on other people. They're going to hit more shots than they miss, potentially, thus bumping my position down if they pass me.
I'd say they miss more shots than they hit, considering how low everyone's accuracy is.
Right, but some people can still get better accuracy than me.
Yeah, but it's got this weird line flattening effect. The longer you play, the more you're gonna plateau somewhere. So they're not necessarily getting better so much as they are just staying the same. They've peaked in their performance. No one's passing you because they just aren't as good. Playing time doesn't necessarily 100% mean they're going to get inherently better accuracy. Otherwise, eventually people would always have 100% accuracy.
Yeah, some people do.
Can you look up the highest ranked players?
No.
No, that sucks. I was like, I want to see
It's
you.
just going to be 100. It's going to be one shot, zero miss.
Some people have 100% accuracy.
Yeah, some people logged in, hit one shot, never played again.
Okay. But that's the thing then too, is like
Some people have 100 hits and zero misses.
but that's still such a low bar. So it's like you need to play more to get a more accurate accuracy rating.
I mean, it's still 100%.
But it's skewed, right? It's not it really falls in the average term. It's like
Well, it's just ranking a percent.
sure, but it doesn't matter if you only have one shot and hit one shot. I think yes, that's statistically accurate, but I think it's folly.
I think that person isn't going to be number one. I think it would weigh the total amount of hits.
Yeah,
So if they have
it should be
one
tax
hit,
bracketed to speak.
if they have one hit and zero miss, they'll be at the very bottom of the
Low bracket.
100%.
Got it. Yeah, I don't know. Just thinking out loud. Cool.
But the new Call of Duty comes out in a week.
You gonna get it?
Yeah, it's been pre-ordered.
What is it about?
World War II again.
We need to have a World War so we can get some more video games. Fuck me, dude.
I think I just do like Afghanistan again or some shit.
Is there an Afghanistan Call of Duty?
Yeah, it's Call of Duty 4.
Is it really? That's so crazy. I thought that was just Counter-Strike because they all have the terrorist kind of theme. So,
Terrorists and counter-terrorists.
yeah. My fucking thumb still hurts.
But they all speak English.
Well, you gotta... You select the language and you play the game.
I hate the people who play Counter-Strike with the flipped model.
What's the flip model?
I'll show you. It bugs the shit out of me.
Special Ops fighting the Colombian drug cartel? That sounds dope as fuck, actually. I love anything Special Ops or, like... I really love, like, Splinter Cell. Like, any Tom Clancy shit. That shit was dope.
So this is the regular Counter-Strike layout, right?
Got it.
Here's actually a comparison. You can opt to have the gun on the left side of the screen and hold it basically mirrored, like a lefty, or you can have it normal on the right. And I hate people who play with it on the left
Why?
because it's wrong.
But what if they're left-handed?
That wouldn't do anything.
It would make sense to their brain. That's how they're holding it, especially in a POV.
It's a video game, though. Doesn't matter.
So people who are left-handed still play with left-handed guitars because it makes more sense to them. It's just you want to strum with your dominant hand and finger with your non-dominant hand.
Yes, but this looks fucking stupid.
How does that look so bad? I was expecting like
Because the gun's
super
supposed to be
inverted
right
colors.
here.
But that's depending on how the soldier chooses to carry it. There are left-handed models of weapons.
This is a setting you literally have to go through and change
Yeah, I'm sure you fucked with your
via
settings.
code.
Oh.
So you have to go out of your way.
So it's a little more try-hard than just changing a setting. You should have opened up with they have to code it.
Well, it's a toggle, but you have to type it in.
Okay, but how hard is it to type it in? Is it like
It's literally just like
a 15-minute YouTube video?
no, it's just like slash bracket that. It's this little line.
That doesn't seem that bad.
It's not, but the point is it's wrong. And if you play lefty on Counter-Strike, you're bad.
I want to know where this opinion's really coming from because I feel like that's super innocent. That's a super small thing that shouldn't...
I don't like it. It's wrong.
Going against culture.
Yeah.
Don't let the terrorist win,
Like
Josh.
it looks stupid.
I mean, in Splinter Cell, they give a good function to...
Like that's normal. That is correct.
I understand where you're coming from. But if he was left-handed, it would be like this. Versus this. It's just how it is. In Splinter Cell, there's an option to be left-handed or right-handed so you can corner safer, and I think that's really cool.
Normal? Not. Which one do you think looks better though?
I don't think it's a big enough difference.
It's a huge difference.
I really like the idea that you can hold it on different hands because, like I said, in games you want to be able to take a corner. Like imagine taking a left turn with this, right? In real life, it's gonna be bad. That's why you need to learn how to shoot with both hands. Like they train that in the military.
Okay, yes, but this isn't real life. This is a video game.
Sure,
When that does not exist.
Sure, it's not. But if it's trying to mirror anything similar to real life, which it is, it makes sense that someone's going to want to hold the gun in a video game the way they hold the gun in real life. The same way, if you created a skater in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, you want him to face the same way on the board as you do when you actually skate in real life. The same way you create your own custom characters in any game to look like you, your player, your whatever.
Don't make them look like me.
I do. I think that's actually an important question, is like, how many people do you think try to make their characters look like them in the game?
I think a good portion do, but
How would you Google that? Do you think we can find statistics on that? Because I feel like, maybe this is just me, but I feel like most people would just instinctively try to make themselves. Because I try to make myself. I don't see it as like an avatar. I see it as like, I want to put myself in this game. I love how videos are the first option for you. It just knows. He's looking to watch something.
yeah, because I can't read.
Yeah, because, I mean, even in, like, games like MX vs. ATV, I'd, like, customize my character, like, with my name, my favorite looking gear, and then, like, you could choose, like, face shape and everything. Like, also, like, 2K games, right? Like, NBA, they, like, have, like, the build your own
Do you
face.
name them after you? Too?
Yeah.
Oh, I named my quarterback in Madden Boris Pizza.
What?
Exactly. He's like 7 feet tall, weighs like 300 pounds, has
Why
a
would
fucking
you
block
do
chin.
that?
Just cause it's funny.
That's hilarious.
I don't want to be in the game. I want Boris Pizza to have my reign.
I guess probably with games like 2K, I feel like, and Go Sam, feel free to weigh in on this. I feel like games like 2K, people want to be NBA stars, so it makes more sense to probably put them in the game, right? Or like people want to be professional skateboarders. So I guess unless you really want to be active military, but that looks like the Green Goblin.
So this is asking...
What the fuck was that?
This is asking their staff what their custom characters look like. This person said, a Frankensteinian manifestation of my own poor self-esteem. A rugged, agile, and with an unpredictable face hardened by years of underpaid wet work.
Nice.
As much as like myself as humanly possible.
That's me.
The love child of Stretch Armstrong and a Victorian wood elf.
Go up real quick. Is this them explaining why, or can we read that underneath it? But when I first...
That's after.
Okay.
That's like their explanation.
Got it.
But
That's
whatever the
so
randomized
disturbing.
button gives me.
That's so disturbing.
Sort of like me, but not. As far from me as possible.
The Rock.
That is not The Rock.
Kinda.
It's not him. Giant blue
Fuck's
lad.
that?
Me, but hot, and an elf.
Nice. I'm into it.
Usually someone who looks like a badass with great hair. Call my therapist. Me, and I hate it. Honestly, me. Whatever pops into my head first, 90s surfer dude. So, majority of that did say themselves.
Majority of games, especially first-person shooters, are doing the operator model characters with backstory and unique designs so they can sell 500 quintillion skins. For some reason, people really like operators. Even in the new Battlefield has them.
Yeah.
What are operators? Is that like face design or facial recognition?
They're just the characters you play as.
Yeah, I've never heard that term before. Operators.
Yeah, these are the operators.
Are those like weapons classes?
No. Purely cosmetic people you play as.
Oh, gotcha.
It's your soldier.
So they're choosing operators and then you can like customize it?
No customize.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's skins, but you can't change anything else about them.
For sure.
You just get to pick which one you play as.
Nice. Yeah, I guess that is cool too. There's a ton though. Holy shit.
Well, there's 2 different teams. And this is also going into Modern Warfare.
Oh, it's going into different games. I guess that makes sense too. Like, isn't Fortnite kind of the same thing where like you choose a character?
Well, those are just skins.
Okay,
It's essentially one character with only skins.
got it.
This is many characters with
One
a lot of
skin.
skins.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Got it.
They even added killers in there too, like Ghostface, Jigsaw,
Really?
Leatherface,
Gotcha. That's cool.
John McClane, and Rambo are in it.
Is that one of those things like you gotta buy like a premium kind of
Oh,
ticket?
yeah, everything you gotta pay for it.
Premium season ticket?
Yeah, everything you gotta pay. It's all cost money.
Yeah. How much money would you say you've spent on video games? Just ballpark number in your life. Counting consoles, everything.
About $10,000.
Damn. That's a lot. I've probably spent under $1,000.
Probably 15,000.
You spent 15,000?
Yeah.
I've probably spent under 1,000. I guess what we're counting everything like arcades. That means Dave & Buster's and shit. I guess I'm pretty up there.
I'm not counting that at all.
No, yeah. It'd have to be like personal home consoles or PC setups.
Console, my computer. Each game is $60.
Yeah.
Shit adds up.
Upgrades too.
My Madden phase.
Well, the Smite phase too. I remember you
Yeah,
used to
that
get
was
all
bad.
those.
That was really bad.
Yeah. So that's such a bummer too because now it's like a bad game. It's like you spend all that money and don't even feel like you like it anymore.
Yeah, it is what it is. Can't help it.
If you could take back one of them, what would it be? Would it be Madden or Smite?
Take back just... What do you mean take it back?
Like, like you never got introduced to the game ever. It never was a part of your life.
Probably Smite.
Smite. Why? Just because it was.
I like football.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're super into the fantasy leagues and all that right now, right?
I'm into football now.
How's your fantasy going?
I won last game. I am on a 2 winning streak. I'm supposed to win this next one too.
Hell yeah.
So, you know, we're looking up. Yeah, I'm 3 and 4.
Hell yeah, brother.
No one on my team is injured. Looking good. I'm like the only person who hasn't like traded and dropped a lot of players since their draft.
Did people have to trade though because the season was crazy or because they don't know what they're doing and they're just
A couple
throwing shit
injuries and a lot
willy-nilly?
of buys made people have to drop a lot of players.
Yeah.
But like mine, I've only dropped like 4 people since
Yeah.
my original draft, so I'm doing really good.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna only want to sub out when you have to, really, because
Yeah.
you're basically taking a bet, like saying like, if Aaron Rodgers is the highest rated quarterback, it's like he's a safe bet. But all you have to do is make sure he's like in the game, you know.
Yeah, he's not doing too much in fantasy.
No, it's not.
Nope.
That's crazy. But like I said, it is a bet. You're basically saying I will
Yeah.
take a chance on this, because you had that one guy you needed, like what do you need, like 12 yards and a touchdown, and
Mr.
just
Keenan Allen.
never got it. It's it just doesn't work out sometimes.
Still has yet to score a touchdown this year.
Really? And we're doing so good without him.
I know, right?
Oh, and Time Crisis?
Those games are shitty because they force you to take damage.
Yeah. There's certain parts of the game you can't get around without actually dying. The game's designed to do that. It's
To make money.
dragging you in. But Time Crisis is one of the best arcade games, I think. Just because I guess it's like,
The pedal to reload.
yeah, I think it's that like illusion of control where you're just like, I won't get shot as long as I stand behind this barrier, and then as soon as you get up, you're shot. So
Only the red enemies can damage you.
really,
hmm
didn't know that. I feel like you used to have like a bunch of cool videos on Twitch and all that of like people like doing Tetris challenges and breaking down arcade games like that. Is there stuff still like that on Twitch?
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta find it.
Yeah. I feel like I'd be super into one of those videos right now. I'm all like technical brained.
Yeah, there's just a lot of fucking content on this website.
Yeah.
You just gotta find it. There's something for everybody.
Hot tubs,
Yeah.
drinking podcasts.
Yeah.
Hot tubs and drinking podcasts.
That exists somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
We're just one sliver of section of the world in time. There's all those other time zones, slivers.
Ugh. Yep.
Like, I don't know what's going on in the European market right now.
How could we?
I mean, we're asleep when they're streaming,
That's true.
or they're doing late night shit.
Unless they're doing 24-hour streams.
Because it's midnight in London.
People are up. Remember that time we were on Omegle? We like talked to those dudes from Britain for like 4 hours.
Kinda.
It was a waste of time. I regret that whole entire exchange.
Omegle usually is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Usually is. Well, I mean, we're past our hour.
Sweet.
I know we don't have like really anything today.
Yeah, I'm just out of steam, but yeah, that's just because I'm recouping to alcohol, apparently.
Your introduction was a little quick.
It was a hurrah.
Really fast reintroduction. Yeah, so we're gonna head out of here. We'll be back on Monday. Same time, same place.
Thanks for hanging out with us.